jostle for priority in the river or trying to get priority in the mid lane. Could be tough.
Welcome to Summoner's
Going into this game right now, Invul looking like they want to scrap very early here. Going straight into La Mafia's red.
If they don't have a sweeper, so La Mafia see this. La Mafia obviously have kind of handshook it and gone to the other side. Bed is just standing mid. He's just stood there. Man's just vibing. Now, if you're the Mafia see all 5 members here, and they're choosing not to go invade, so get a deep ward. Oh, they're gonna come back and reverse match it, but there's actually a ward on the entrance, so Invul should see this. Judgy, don't go that way. Judgy.
Uh-oh.
Judgy, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's just standing there.
Oh, this is
Oh, he sees
scary.
it. Okay, it's a 5v4.
And now Invul sees them coming. It's going to be big. First CC lands onto Vilestorm. He's going to flash, but somehow he stays alive. Well, not for long enough though. Kindred takes that kill, and it's another one for La Mafia here. And you have to wonder what the thought process was here, because that late invade was not going to work when La Mafia have all the information they need to try and fight back.
It's pain. It's pain. But I mean, positive for Invul, right? And Nivea Shen just use TP. There you go. You winning somewhere. As yeah, Feb just getting clapped in the top lane real quick. But yeah, Kindred now 2 kills. Shen got 1 kill. GG go next.
Huh. Okay, Kindred did not get a stack from.
Yeah,
I
did check.
You know,
like the small positives, right? I think Civic got 1 Dark Harvest axe. I saw it pop once. I saw she went Q as well first. They could have gone a lot worse for La Mafia. They were quite lucky that Feb decided to recall early. But I don't think they expected the return. That's quite harsh on Woodley's getting yeah, I don't want to play that lane.
Deji pushing this lane super hard, but now Camille has a level 3 advantage. Could look for a trade. Passive goes down. More trading topside as well. Feb doesn't quite have the stats to fight against the Shen right now, but eventually he should.
Yeah, looking at Kindred, Lucan. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unfortunate. He cleared towards topside and recalled to get his Berserker Greaves, and then the stack went topside. But I think God of War's not gonna go for that just yet, because he probably has to know Kindred's topside, or he probably believes Kindred's topside. I don't think he would have known a recall. He has no vision of him, so. And Feb's also pushing in, so this is quite risky here. If Kindred was topside, obviously Feb is completely safe. But no one's going for this. Obviously, I know early Scuttle's bad, but for Kindred, obviously, to get the stack, to get going. Obviously, he already is going, but. Okay, you've got top prio, you've got mid kind of in the middle of the lane. You have to go down and check this now. Now, God of War's surprised that it hasn't been taken yet. So Luke Caruana's gonna be.
Sivir dangerously low here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, another trade. Passive goes down. Shen's early game trading power is really, really strong. Like, there aren't very many champions who can actually stand up to him. It's a melee versus melee matchup.
And Bed is getting the better of this mid lane as well. The CS is obviously even, but the trades are all going into favor of Bed. I also see Judgy's actually taking Ignite. So he's expecting to kill the Camille, obviously. Big Don Kosu. But unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen for a little bit.
Okay. Gardevoir just coming in, trying to fix the wave state a little bit. But it looks like Don Kosu actually has the means to continue the freeze if he so chooses, but right now it looks like he could be pushing here.
He probably wants to push this in and get a recall, because he's going to be an IM disadvantage here. Yeah, here we go. If Juji had 6 there, I think Donkasu would have died.
Yeah, could be forced to use a TP here soon.
He's gonna wait. He's gonna play it greedy. That's respect. He knows Kindred's a route, so he knows he can't get diven by this Diana. He has 6 as well, so Diana can't threaten a dive now. It's Gardevoir.
Big movement speed boost with a Predator, but Gardevoir getting caught between all the CC and the Yanivia wall put down as well. Didn't have to flash, but he's dangerously low now, and he'll have to retreat to his jungle. No other gank opportunities present.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it's definitely a testament to how hard an Anivia Lux bottom lane can be to gank if you don't have the right positioning.
But I like this from Invul. Now you have top prio, you have top full pushed in, and Gardevoir kind of just forced bot to get pushed in. You turn, go for the Drake. As Kindred hovering mid, nothing to get done there. And you also have mid pushed in as well. You had all 3 prio lanes, just go and take the Drake. And you don't lose out on probably anything there, I don't think.
Yeah, they had full priority still in mid and bottom, so it was an easy take. And this is what they needed to try and claw back into the game. Big trades in the top lane again. February 14th, Pop's maximum dosage, I think that's the new ultimate name. Don Gomez fishing for CC.
Yeah, looking at that trade there, obviously Feb is low, but as you're Mundo, you're always trying to play on the edge of quite being like below 50% and being like full health in a way, because obviously Mundo gets more damage the lower health he is.
Uh-oh. No vision. The CC. Where's the stun from Gardevoir? Okay, there it is. Just trying to push him back towards the Mundo. That's an easy kill. Don Cunningham didn't even have the chance to flash away from that one.
That taunt lasted like 0.5 of a second as well. I think someone's taken tenacity.
Yeah, those cleavers are starting to hurt as well. The Mundo versus Shen matchups looking like it's turning around a little bit already.
And you're looking at Shen had the item advantage as well, and Mundo can just kind of sit in that lane and not really have to worry about anything. Kindred probably has to catch this top wave for Shen. Maybe Shen can get there in time. Kindred's just hovering. He's gonna go step and take it. And yeah, we're just back to a calm state. From the side of Invul, after that level 1, obviously, all the leads have come from level 1. And it still is a 1k gold lead. That is all based on that level 1, what happened level 1. It's all on Kindred. But they've stabilized, they've taken a Drake, and they're slowly just pushing in lanes and not inting away anything. But I think they really want to start pressuring these towers. They are getting chip damage down bot lane quite a bit actually. That play is awfully low and no one's going to get it. That is unfortunate. And also there's a plate missing mid, so I want to know if Juchi got that plate mid as well. If they're missing out on plates here.
Yeah, I was wondering about this mid lane matchup. It looks like both sides are not quite sure as to what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know if I just by looking at this, I don't know if the many games played of Camille versus Diana other than this game.
No, I know Bed's very comfortable on the Camille, so he's probably picked it as like a comfort pick, needed AD damage that can provide late game, and I think the whole point of him picking that, he's just going to chill out and he's trying to work out the matchup. I can see that he's slowly adapting his playstyle, as I think Gardevoir started the Herald? Oh no, it hasn't even spawned. What am I saying? Oh my god. Oh no, he did take it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, GG.
Yep. But Hextech was made him going to follow the flash, and there's nowhere to run for Judgy Rocks. Yeah, this Camille pick, right now, not that scary without the items, but still the gank setup is always going to be a problem for someone like Diana, who can only really go in, doesn't have a gap closer to get away from any danger.
Oh. Oh, BDNG. Maximum dosage down top lane again because he saw Kindred coming, so he popped it and walked away. That's completely fine trade from Mundo, honestly. And that's TP down for Anivia again, just to catch the wave. Which again is fine because there's nothing on the map for you to take. You've lost out on Herald. There's oh, here we go.
Don Caruana with another gank, but this Mundo is quite beefy. Even without his ultimate, it's only half health gone. Don Kosu now in big trouble. Holds out on his flash. Nerves of steel on that guy here. Gardevoir now ganking on the other side of the map. Don Gomez, that stun's going to miss. I mean, the snare's going to miss, but the stun will land against the wall. And this time, Invul's jungler got something done, and La Mafia's jungler was not quite as lucky. And the Herald is going to be spawned there as well.
Nice ult, nice ult. Yeah, that should be the play bot lane. I do want to make a comment on the Morgana. I saw it in chat just now. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Bishan's arrows, Morgana Qs, they're all the same thing in my eyes. Because a few of these have gone quite wide. Some of them are like just sidestep and quite max ranging it, but that one was quite bad, honestly. You shouldn't have really missed that. But luckily Gardevoir was there. Flash top.
Really wants to get this. Mundo's really close to his ultimate. Ooh. Really close. One more tower shot, and that would have been an unfortunate accident in the top lane.
That was, and I think, honestly, I think he would have executed. I don't think Mundo hit him. I think Mundo just flashed. So it would have been an accident, but it would have been completely fine. As again, this gold lead is staying exactly the same, which is quite interesting, seeing as I think it's mainly as mid CS. Wildstorm.
Now a skirmish in mid. Don Gomez landing with his full combo. Don Kosu with the easiest follow-up of his life there.
Am I watching me play Morgana? That was in. You have black shields. Do you not see the Q?
Uh-oh. Don Gomez, a little bit of trouble right now. No black shield from Weebly. He's just going in onto the Camille. Invul going in, knowing they have the numbers advantage. That forces out the TP from the Shen. And, well, not the best sequence of events overall for Invul, I feel like. They lost Morgana mid and they lost the Dragon. And the Camille is already on that one-item power spike, so the full build coming in for Camille. We know how Divine Sunder works. It's a great item. Now he'll be able to side lane versus anyone.
Yeah, they get a TP out, but Feb can't really get anything topside done. And honestly, Shen missing TP is... Shen doesn't care that he's missing TP. As this wet noodle fight is quite brutal.
Yeah.
And also checking on the Kindred stacks, Kindred has 1 stack. So he's not really getting as much done as he wants to stack-wise, but he does. He has 2 kills, 2 assists, and they got 1 Drake now.
Oh, the Black Shield lands in time. I think Weebly was close to death there if the Black Shield does not get placed on him. Yeah, Kindred may not have the stacks, but if you're keeping up in farm, then I think it's perfectly fine. Because Kindred needs items even more than they need stacks, to be honest.
Weebly playing so close to death.
Camille level 11. 2-level lead already on the Camille versus Diana.
Oh, but they're going
in. But the shield from the Shen throws the shield from the passive. Camille is so tanky, so impossible to kill, and that's 2 kills for nothing. La Mafia is winning out in mid lane once again.
Yeah.
And the comfort pick for Don Kosu is paying off big time as well. You know, as well as the jungle pick. This
Yeah,
combo is working well.
we don't we don't see Camille mid anymore. There was a point, I think maybe. Oh, yep, bye.
Ouch.
I think it was maybe, was it I think last season, 2020. I think Camille mid was a pick. I remember Nuke Duck playing it a few times mid lane and seeing it here and there. And it's not really a pick because she can't really use it the most effectively because there's not many walls. And I think she can get poked out a lot in mid lane matchups. But in this kind of matchup, you're against a AP melee. You have your shield from your passive, like, and you've just got a good gank setup. It's actually a pretty solid idea. Yeah, the Tiamat build Camille roaming. The Sag. As we're looking at IM check-ins, and we have 3 mythics on either side. Poppy full build as well with Divine Suntra.
Yeah, the early LDR from Don Carwan is very nice to see. Oh, we're gonna have another scuffle near a neutral objective. Invul started this Rift Herald, but it's not going well right now. Gardevoir is going to bonk one person away, but it's still a Mafia on the offensive. Don Kosu takes the first kill of the fight, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any more. They're going to take the Rift Herald as well. So, yeah, Invul wanted to take it as fast as possible, but La Mafia were quick on the response.
Yeah, they had 5 men already going up there. Sivers bot. They had mid prio, they had top prio, but you don't have a Nivea, Camille, Kindred, Shen prio, so you're just gonna lose. It just happens, it's unfortunate. But looking at the way maybe Invul can get back in this game, is that TP is a bit...
Uh-oh. That should be fine, honestly. Oh, that's a very surprising amount of damage from the two of top and jungle of Invul. To get 1 kill. Every 14. Who's trapped against who here? Invul is still going on this play. They continue with the onslaught, but the Don Gomez combo is devastating. And it's a quick 1-2 for La Mafia. So a 2-for-2 trade so far. Don Gomez with a very, very clutch.
Yo, clear the wave! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. No, that's just a turret. That's just a turret gone.
That whole play was to keep that turret alive. The whole play was to keep that turret alive. And Viralstone walked away from the wave and just said, yeah, lose the turret. Like, you can take minion aggro there, you're fine. Like, it's a bit unfortunate. You are 3k gold down. You can be a Drake down now as well. It's kind of hard for Invul to really find a way back into this game, I think. Judgy has to just find one of these Omega combos where he blows up 2 people straight away. And I think if he blows up Kindred and hopefully Lux, or at least chunks out Nivea enough, they probably can, they probably might be able to win the fight, but it's one of those copium situations of maybe we can.
Yeah. There's we need we need all the supplies of copium they can get right now, because Diana is not even past the first mythic, and you're trying to burst down someone. Basically, the Diana is the one crutch you rely on here, because Lethality Sivir, I don't think is going to function very well here. Might get some damage down, but if the Kindred could deny a lot of that potential as well. Nice spell shield bait from Don Kosu. That tactical sweep denied the opportunity to deny the stun. And that was super well played from Don Kosu, mechanically executed pretty much perfectly from start to finish. That was very well played.
I was literally about to make a comment of why is Weebly the one bot lane when really Diana should be the one down there. Because of the length of the lane, the ADC, Sivir can just keep you mid-prio, but I mean, my point was just proven in a way. Also, I was checking it, Weebly and Judgy was, I think, 3 levels down at that point, and also was sitting on 1,100 gold. So I think he had his mythic, but it was just was a bit sad. Also, I'm quite surprised by judging not like I know it would delay his mythic, but not rushing Seeker's Arm Guard for Zhonya's. He has to go with second because Zhonya's provides so much potential here. Also, if he went Seeker's Arm Guard second or first on his first back, I don't think he loses out on many trades to Camille. Obviously, Camille does do true damage with her Q, but you could see like the trades were kind of back and forth. So maybe just these item pickups aren't the smartest, maybe. And also, you're looking at a double AD mid jungle. Like Seekers is just good.
Yeah, I want to say Zhonya's has good efficiency here as an item, but at the same time, I feel like Invul, as a team, they absolutely need the Diana ultimate to just pop people like 100 to 0 as fast as possible. And I feel like if you go Zhonya's, that like some of that damage is just reduced, and that could be the difference between winning a fight and losing a fight. If I were Judgy Rocks in this situation, I would probably just go Glass Cannon and hope it works out in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not seeing much MR coming in on the side of. I mean, I see one Merc Tread, and obviously Sunfire Aegis on the side of the Mafia. If he goes Void second, he probably can just blow up any MR that they have. But I'm also unsure of that one. I think he needs to go. I forgot the name of the item that is basically the AP Serpent's Fang right now.
Shadow Flame.
That's the one. I think if he goes that, Lux shields, Camille shield, Shen provides his own shields. It provides efficiency, and obviously Kindred doesn't have her own shield right now, but at some point she's gonna pick up a Bloodthirster. It might be pretty smart for him to go for that, but obviously we're talking about luxury. He can pick any item in the world. He doesn't have that economy to pick any item. He has to just go for what he can afford right now, and that's just a book, and a very cheap one at that. It's not even the nice book that comes from a ring. That I see Lux has 5 stacks on a Dark Seal.
Yeah, the Magi could come in eventually.
Oh.
Judgy Rocks. Oh! Doesn't use his Proto Belt through the wall, is forced to flash. That flash could be costly when we're talking about the next objective fight, if Invul even decide to go for it, but maybe they just, decide that it's not worth the hassle. It's not like they're giving out Hextech right now.
Yeah, I think if you want to look for if Invul want to look for a fight, I think honestly you should look for Morgana flash our Zhonya's just into the enemy team, zone them out, and then Judgy can probably pick his target, and whoever Judgy picks, everyone else just focus him. Just pop it. It doesn't matter who it is, but they're looking to fight here, I think. And that's
walking into River, but it's a precarious spot right here. Don Gomez only lands on top of one person with that combo. It's actually a good start for Invul right now in this fight. La Mafia quite separated the two sides of the fight, but Camille, Don Kosu on that pick is way too strong. He's shredding through the front line of Invul. And La Mafia have won out on another fight here. The hook shot. Camille does not care about your CC. What is going on? What is this damage?
I hate this champion.
What am I watching right now?
I hate this champion.
That is...
Get it up.
That is a mental destroyer.
He got exhausted, by the way.
Yep. True damage does not care about your exhaust summoner spell, so... That's unlucky. And La Mafia can just take jungle camps on one side while they take Baron Nashor on the other. We have all the time in the world to secure this one, and looks like this is only a matter of time before it ends. Because La Mafia have the scaling, they have better ways to start fights, they can fight for, if they arrive to the objective first, they have such good setup.
Yeah, I think if you're Invul here, you're tilted. That what happened just there is just like an omega tilt. You just want to get out of this game. We'll probably go for the next one as they get one objective bounty. Good for them. It's not going to get you back in the game, but it's a good thing. But I think they should just go to the next game and they should just ban Camille. Just ban Bed off his comfort. Make him play something else. But he probably picked Cassio. As yeah, that's fun.
That was one precision protocol.
Yep.
That's how bad it gets.
Also, Camille doesn't stop scaling.
Yeah, we're approaching that free item power spike right now. I mean, she was already scary enough with Titanic Hydra on top of that Divine Sunbird. The Mafia pushing on two sides. That Poppy ultimate will not fire. Tower number 1 going down. Judgy Rock's caught in the CC. Black Shield comes out at the right time. But it's still the Camille that they have to worry about. In the bottom lane, the Mundo will not be able to hold on to that turret for very long, I'm afraid.
Yeah, if I'm Invul, I think next game, I pick a simple comp. I think you need just someone with hard engage. 1 or 2 chumps hard engage. Sustain DPS. And then let Judgy just pick whatever he wants.
Yeah,
I don't...
When it comes to these flex picks, like Morgana and Poppy, I don't know. Like,
you're kind of just outthinking yourself, in a way. Like it's smart. It's like, oh, they're not gonna know where it's going. Oh, but then La Mafia just picked Camille mid, and now you've tried to outthink them, and now they've just outfought you. You don't win that. You just have the next time that happens, you just have to just GG go next. And your backs are against the wall now, Invul. You're gonna be into your final game of this season. It could be. So if it comes down to that, I just have this thing where it's always pick your comfort. No matter how the comp works or something, just pick the most comfortable champion you've got and just go for it. I think that's what Bed's done here. No one in their right mind saying Camille mid's good. But he's picked his comfort and he's shown us that him on it can work. But one criticism I have of Bed is that he doesn't have the Chovy CS numbers right now, and I'm very disappointed. Where's my 300 CS at 25 minutes, Bed? Give it to me. Ah, and he's picked up Asterix. Yep.
And there's an Executioner's calling on top of that. Oh, well. That's an instant gray screen.
That's cyberbullying. That was a violation of human rights. As Juchi's got his onions.
Yeah. I think that doesn't really help with anything.
No, looking at it now, like the item I said, I've again forgot the name because I'm not an item researcher. I sound like Adam right now. Oh.
Stopwatch nicely timed. That's going to deny a lot of damage from the Lux. Judgy Rock stays alive. But I still don't see how Invul are supposed to approach the dragon when we're already trapped inside of his choke point and they can't really move. Gardevoir.
What if Juchi takes...
This Anivia is way too annoying to deal with. Invul trying to start the fight with a heroic charge from Poppy, but they're being driven back still. Jen goes in now. Weebly almost dead. Flashes out. Invul trying to turn it around. Zhonya's from the Morgana. Flying a lot of space, but here comes the Camille with the Cho'Gath Beast onto your backline, and yep, that's goodbye game 1. La Mafia have the wave push. They could have just gone for it, but they're going to take Hextech Soul.
Yeah, so Invul was surviving for a while there, got a bit of false confidence, and then Bed just said, "Oh, hi, Juchi, bye. You die now." That was quite an explosion. What I was gonna suggest is maybe Invul just take the Hexet gate and go for a flank if they wanted to fight there. That's the only way I could see them picking up. Oh my god.
Yep.
This is just rude.
Poppy has nowhere to go.
Oh. Oh!
Oh, Jesse rocks.
Oh!
The Kindred ult denies 2 deaths
Oh!
for a short amount of time, but these champions are going to die eventually, and Invul find a fight that works for them.
Wait a minute.
They're still 9,000 gold behind, but all their inhibitors are still intact, so they have ways to defend themselves.
I completely forgot La Mafia took Baron. Like, they didn't threaten any inhibs. That was the only inhib they were threatening right there. I don't think they had the Baron buff, obviously. So, yeah, if Bed's not near the fight, Invul could win. But, don't think that's gonna happen. But I mean, there's hope, right? Hopium, boys. Channel the Hopium in chat for Invul. You might be down a lot of gold, but there's a chance. They could just flip it at Baron here. They have position.
Invul just establishing objective control, taking control over the river. Well, Mafia will be late to this one, but I think they have the means to start a fight regardless. They will just go for it. Don Kosu going and starting the fight immediately. Gardevoir already have health inside of this fight. Invul fighting back though, onto the backline. Don Caruana dies, that is big in this fight, but look at Don Kosu. Look at how much damage he's dealing, and yeah, that is... At the end of the day, if Camille is not dead and she's fighting, then there's really no chance for Invul to fight back, and the 3 TPs all used at the same time, and with this minion wave, La Mafia can very easily end game 1 of this series.
And it looked good for Invul for a second there. They blew up Lucaruana, but then, you know, Camille took like negative damage that fight. I didn't see her health bar move once, and I could see Weebly and everyone focusing her. So, I mean, GG game 2? How do we adapt? I'm unsure. Ban Camille, maybe.
Yeah, there was one thing about UNL that I found really peculiar, like play score.
I really gotta check these.
Hopefully we don't get the same level 1 as last time.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
As God of War made an error, I think. I think he forgot to go buy
30 seconds until
pots
minions spawn.
Well,
or control wards.
No one ever tells me to reload.
he could have bought a control ward,
Yeah.
maybe, but at the same time, you have the additional vision from your passive. Fiddlesticks can just get away with not getting anything apart from a jungle item, just because the sustain is basically allows him to full clear no matter what. No matter where he starts, it's always going to be perfectly healthy if you're good enough at clearing with this champion.
I did just want to double check to see if he took futures market. He did not. I'm a bit sad. Any futures market enjoyers in chat?
Yeah. Always rated it. Always good.
Yeah, I'm in debt, but I'm killing you. Does hopefully when Mundo has futures market and he goes corporate Mundo, when he's in debt, he's always just sad that he's in debt. Hopefully that's an interaction that happens. As I'm just gonna check Fiddle's clear real quick. Yep, he is doing it correctly.
Yeah, if you're in debt, just borrow more money. That's how futures market works.
It's called Elon Musk.
Okay, we're going there. Yep, so we're going to see some more grass procking in the top lane, Shen versus Mundo.
Wait, when can we invest in NFTs in League of Legends?
Hopefully,
Oh,
hopefully never.
new item NFT. So Firestorm and Weebly didn't get level 2 first. So win condition, fall behind, achieved. Lane is lost.
Yeah, and they'll hit level 2 once this tower, once the minions wave breaches the tower, but I don't feel like...
Ebb is winning these early trades. I guess the armor that Aiden got from the level 1 last game really did a difference. Oh, here we go.
Gardevoir's coming in, but he doesn't have the movement speed from Predator yet. The
Oh
hook
my god!
misses completely, and there's no more setup. Gardevoir decides, you know what, I still want to go for this play. They force out the Cassiopeia flash.
Wait! I just saw something that's gonna really tilt you. Oh, it's just tilted me. Why has Firestorm got exhaust? Shouldn't Weebly take exhaust and Firestorm take ignite?
We're just...
Do we not want to all in? Are we scaling?
We're holding ignite for next season, I think. Like, there's no other win condition. You stomp mid and bottom, or else it's like, what are we even playing this for? Like, I'm probably a little bit toxic right now, but I see this and I'm kind of upset. February 14th might be a little bit upset as well here. Yep, cannot dodge. The wind becomes lightning, and it's first blood for Don Caruana.
The problem here with what happened to Feb there is is that so you see the two wards in the river. There's one just next to mid lane, and there's one towards the middle of the top near Skull Crab. Feb placed that ward there last time, and obviously Luke Caruana knew, so he took a longer path. As they're going to engage bot side, but I don't think you want this fight now. Yep.
Yeah, the CC comes in, but Samira is at like 200 health. There's no follow-up to be had.
But my following with the point I was making is that they saw Xin on the ward mid lane, so they saw him exit to the top side, to the red side, the top side jungle, the north side. So Feb knew he was coming, so that's why he tried to desperately push that wave in, but he just got top laned, and yeah, you can't push the wave in quick enough.
Yep. Wave management is everything in the top lane. It can make or break your lane most of the time. Here comes Gardevoir with Predator Boots though. Super fast Scarecrow to the rescue. They're going to get one kill onto Weebly. That is very good news for Invul's bottom lane. It's an important first step here towards a potential equalizer in this series.
He didn't miss hook! Why'd people happy?
And it's straight to the dragon here, as La Mafia is not ready to fight for this, I think.
Cassio has TP, she has TP'd in.
Yeah, we might actually see a response from La Mafia. Xin Zhao is close by.
Zed can be there. Zed has ult as well. I think Joji was waiting for Bed to walk down. He's gonna try ulting in him. Oh, the cannon! Yo, X9Z, miss cannon.
Yeah, Invul, I think, you know, they saw what was going on, and I think it was, at the end of the day, it was a sound decision. When you're playing a comp like this, you have to choose your fights. I mean, you have to fight, but you also have to choose your fights carefully.
Yeah, you
because
can't
one
go...
really bad fight is going to absolutely demolish your chances of winning.
Looking at also comment to God of War. Obviously, they blew Cassio's flash. He really forced it early with that earlier gang. And then obviously they carried on fighting, and then God of War came back down. They focused Cassio, and they also got Senna's flash now. So God of War should look to path bot side again, and they should go for Senna this time. I know he's tracking that. He knows she has no flash, so he's gonna go for it. But it's really on his bot lane to not die here.
And Weebly without that Vampiric Scepter, so any damage he takes is going to sting for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't. He's gonna go shield blow. He has to, right?
Yeah, of course, but
yeah,
no Vamp Scepter.
I don't know why he didn't go Vamp Scepter first. Vamp Scepter boots is probably the better pickup here because you'll have the movement speed to chase down and kind of run away a bit quicker. But I mean, he doesn't want to play weak side. He wants to go for as much AD as possible. It's respectable. It's understandable. But Vamp Scepter is just a broken item. As they're going for this dragon again, they should get it this time, hopefully.
Don Gomez? No.
If he stole that, if he
yeah.
stole that. I mean, I've seen it happen.
Yeah. We've seen dragons be stolen by an Olaf Q. it can happen. It definitely.
I've seen it from a Lux auto attack. Both junglers don't have smite, give it the Lux auto attack treatment. As Bed is Feb. I mean, Feb is winning this top lane this time. Obviously, he got ganked early, but he's kept up his CS lead. He has gone for Barmies first, so it means his wave control is not going to be as strong. But I think he's just looking to keep pushing in the Shen. So whenever Shen goes to ult somewhere, he has to make the choice: I'm going to lose this wave, or I'm going to help my team. Which is a completely fair thing to do. And keeping prior topside for your jungler is always a good thing as well. But Juji hasn't really found a way. Oh, okay. Can Juji get in there?
Zed goes in for the combo. Electric Q procs.
Doesn't even need to ult.
Yeah. Timed just right by Invul's mid-jungle duo, and we're finally seeing some... Well, we've had action early game from them, game 1, but this is definitely going according to plan at this moment at least. But now February 14th, dangerously low. Has the ultimate running, but it's really low on health.
Yes, flash, Feb has flash.
Bramble Vest. Oh no, it's not really helping against the damage.
Let's go.
And it's a solo kill for Invul's emergency substitute in the top lane. Yeah, the Bramble Vest is going to reduce the healing, but it does not reduce the damage from all these cleavers that are... hitting your face.
Oh
constantly.
no!
Valstorm goes for a trade at the exact wrong time here.
It was warded as well!
Don Caruana is on the scene as well, so that they had no business going for that one.
They saw him on the ward! The ward that he's just gonna clear! The ward was there the whole time and he just engaged! Yo, if you want a turbo in, like, come on bro. If you want a win trade, make it less obvious.
Uh-oh, Weebly going for minions, but...
That's illegal!
You're not...
The police are here! You just got weak side policed. And they give up 2 kills. Really, they only had to give up 1 that... I mean, they didn't have to give up the first one.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this lane's over. I think at this point, like, okay, we have Vamp Scepter, but Weebly's not gonna hit his item spike before Cassio hits her item spike. This is where things get hairy.
Now you're just looking at the rest of the team to carry them.
Yeah, it's mostly on Fiddle and Zed here. The gank squad. Trying to get advantages somewhere. Don Kutsu again in a bit of trouble, but the Shen ultimate comes out, and the Victor stays alive for now.
Yeah, Victor also hasn't... Victor hasn't blown flash yet. Even in that death mid, they didn't flash. Which is good for him. Like, he can... kind of be up in the lane, and obviously I'm seeing two quite rather large CS leads. Oh.
Another aggressive trade. Gardevoir with the Predator.
Oh,
the CC,
silence.
not quite enough. Judgy Rocks did not use his ultimate for that one, or his ignite.
Bed is holding on to his flashing barrier.
Oh, Don Caruana with a nice W over the wall. The Senna ultimate from the other side as well. Yeah, Invul, I don't think they want to continue with this play. They have to back off.
They're really forcing this mid. They want Bed to
they
back
really
up.
want these plates, but it could end very badly.
Oh, Bed.
Oh no, he goes for the plate.
GG!
Flash onto the Victor, gets 1 kill.
Let's go.
They get some gold on top of that as well. So yeah, it was Yeah, it looked risky, but yeah, those are the kind of plays you have to make if you're Invul, if you're Jejirox on the Zed. You have to go for broke, because your bot lane is not going to be the win condition from the looks of things. It's getting pushed in, cannot really find opportunities to all in, because even if they do all in, they're just going to get smacked by that Cassiopeia ultimate, and they're just going to instantly lose the trade.
I do want to joke about Bed not flashing again, but obviously that one is like a Z flash, instant flash R. Like if you flash, you're still dead, so there's no point. As they're gonna go in.
La Mafia base checking a little bit early. The bot lane in trouble. The TP coming in from Shen, but it's Invul winning the fight right now. They get the early engage onto their opponents, and it's looking good.
Going.
Don Caruana now in trouble, getting chased by the entirety of Invul's team. And they'll most likely get this dragon as well. I don't think Don Caruana wants to trade his life for this. Oh, but he will! And he doesn't, he doesn't get the steal. I mean, I should have known. I should have known he was gonna try.
It's Don Caruana. Of course he's gonna try. If he's not going in, what is he doing? Yeah, that's a Mafia a bit of int there. They kind of messed up a bit, and God of War saw the chance, caught the shot. Viral Storm, good engage. I do think he used his ult. Obviously, it's gonna be sounding quite nitpicky. I do think he ulted a bit too early, because by the time all of his CC chain had ended, God of War had only just started really channeling his Fiddle ult. So it meant they could flash away, but obviously Fiddle's Predator, he's just quicker, so he just wins. So I think God of War obviously hit the Q, but then just save it a little bit. Wait for your team to be ready. Or maybe you didn't even need the ult there. Maybe you were fine. But I'm glad Invul, there's life. There's life in this bot lane. Yeah. And he's gone from inting 0-1 to 0-1-4. Let's go.
Looking at how the game's looking at the situation in this game right now, it's finally a window for Invul to try and do something more here. Samira going in on the offensive. The stun does not land onto the Samira actually, but look at the damage.
Heal. Hello, heal.
Look at the damage in response. The Cassiopeia. There was no ignite. There was no exhaust. You're going for heal. That play.
Yo, we're saving heal for next season.
Yeah, but I don't think that heal was enough. Honestly, the amount of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he shouldn't have used it, but I don't think he would have changed much. Oh, another gank onto the Victor, but he gets one kill. 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. Don Kosu getting something.
That W placement from Bed right there was very smart, because he had Juji just in turret range. So while he was stunned, Juji was taking turret aggro the entire time. And yeah, he might have died again, but they expended Fiddle Flash this time, and they still don't have this mid turret, which would unlock Zed very heavily. As Feb is currently almost averaging 10 CS per minute, by the way. Didn't know Chovy was playing topside this game.
Yeah, the situation top lane is looking different, certainly, and Mundo could be a little bit of a factor here in the later fights. Going towards Spirit Visage.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it.
The early engage. Don Gomez exhausted. Doesn't look like he has anywhere to run in this situation. Jejirox as well on the roam, but doesn't get anything other than a little bit of damage onto the Cassiopeia. Meanwhile, he's losing farm and losing potentially the tower against the Victor. Don Kosu now getting hooked. Very nicely done by Vilestorm, and it's a 1v2 for Invul. Get kills, and they could get even more because Don Kosu.
Oh my god, this play just keeps going. They take top side, they take mid, they take bot. Invul are here to play right now.
Right now it's looking like an absolute win. February 14th, though, he's still going in. Don Cunningham without his W.
Oh,
but yeah, the tower was close enough. But he's going back in. He's going back in with the a bonus amount of health from maximum dosage. They couldn't get even more. as Joji Rocks is still pushing in mid and Don Kosu is still looking at a gray screen. There's no one there to cover mid. We're just going to take it.
Why does the Mundo have a 600 gold bounty?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
February 14th is angry. He definitely came to play in the second game.
Oh my god.
Shen not looking so hot this time.
That was rude from Feb, what he just did. But yeah, going back, just what happened, quick overall. They obviously they find I could see Varston was gonna flash Q Don Gomez. It was so obvious, he was just waiting for it. They find the first pick, and then he somehow does the nice lollipop hook onto Cassio. They kill Cassio. Meanwhile, Gardevoir's gone from bot to mid. They kill Bed. Meanwhile, Feb's taking top lane. You're winning in 3 lanes at the moment there, and Luke Caruana's just like, okay, what do I do? I'm quite surprised by Judgy Rox's item choice. I know the Duskblade is really good, like it's overall, but I think Eclipse might be a bit better here just for the shield. But obviously ability haste is quite big on Zed. But I think Eclipse Youmu's here would probably be a better item choice, or maybe he wants to go for Serpent's Fang. I'm unsure. Cause I'm seeing it is only for the 1 barrier, so. But I know Zind will definitely get Steric's cage at some point. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about Mythics for Zed. Zed right now threatening on the flank. La Mafia's bot lane cannot approach this Drake. It is going to be Dragon number 3, it looks like.
Red team has slain the dragon.
I actually thought God of War flashed.
And it's Chemtech Soul as well.
Yeah, so we've
Many
gone from
people argue the strongest soul in the game right now.
Yeah, quite strong. Quite strong, my friends. Also with last game we had Hextech Soul. This time we have Chemtech Soul. So next game let's have Cloud Soul. Yeah. Are they looking for a play mid? Ooh.
Oh, it's potentially dangerous. Valstorm, I think, just has to disengage. He cannot commit onto this play, but here comes Gardevoir with an insane flank onto the backline, and it's chaos erupting right now in this fight, but La Mafia still managed to somehow stay alive, but look at Mundo. Mundo on the other side. Fights happening on all sides right now. Don Caruana also taking a piece of the action here, and it's a 3-for-4 for La Mafia.
Mundo still has ult. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he's going to use it. There's not enough damage between the 2 members of La Mafia, I don't think. Don Kosu has 2 defensive items, essentially. He does not have the items just yet to burn through all of that HP. And, well, it was certainly a very chaotic fight in the mid lane. It looked very good for Invul as that Fiddlesticks ult landed, but La Mafia, the Cassiopeia, Don Simeone actually managed to stay alive for long enough and output enough damage.
And at the same time, Xin Zhao, Don Caruana survived that entire fight. He just dived into the backline and he was just causing havoc. Judgy couldn't find the executes that he wanted. He dived in. I think he picked out 1 and then he went after Don Kosu and Don Kosu just got away with barrier. So I think Serpent Sang might be the way he wants to go now, just to get rid of this barrier, because Victor's going to become a problem as well. And Mundo there has gone complete MR. So that's why Xin was doing damage, but why Victor couldn't. Mundo, last time I checked, was 162. He's at 207 MR at 21 minutes. And I don't see a Void Staff anywhere, I just see 1 Leandries. So, good luck Don Kosu doing damage to that guy.
Yeah, in terms of AP itemization, it does feel like La Mafia are behind in terms of schedule.
Oh, bad.
Oh, speaking of Victor versus Mundo, it's not looking like a fair fight right now because Invul is bringing 5 members to the party just to kill 1 person.
That's he just got him.
Not having a fun time, but here comes the answer from La Mafia. Don Simeone in big trouble as he's getting attacked by February 14th, but the disengage is very successful for La Mafia right now. They've managed to fight back, but here comes Weebly with his ultimate. By some time, Invul continues with be engaged, but Don Caruana on the Xin Zhao is proving to be too much to handle.
Okay.
Yeah, but Samira does not have the items to just go into a fight like that.
And I think they're gonna go to Baron here. I mean, they have the center alive. The Victor's alive now as well. The issue with that second fight, they didn't go in, is that because Gardevoir just got popped. Gardevoir didn't have a chance to get out and go back in.
Okay, with the Cassiopeia TP, this Baron should be a lot faster now. Was a little bit of an issue with just the frontliners hitting the Baron. Gardevoir's gonna go for it! Oh, so close to potentially getting the steal. Really wanted to turn things around, but now with the Baron and the jungler gone as well, the Mafia have basically the ball is in their court. They can set up for the dragon much more easily when they don't have to worry about fiddlesticks appearing out of fog.
So I've just seen Weebly. He had a Serrated Dirk. He sold it after he's just sold it and he's come for the last whisper. I think you need to go collect it here, buddy. I'm not seeing much armor.
Well, but there are health stackers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
A lot of them, actually.
Don Gomez is dead.
Don Gomez is, yeah, he's very dead. Now
And
Valstorm
is dead.
potentially getting picked out in the river, but yeah, we see February 14th once again fighting Don Kosu, and Don Kosu just wants to get this big annoying purple guy out of the way, but his health bar is just not going down at all.
How has Feb done that and managed to get his team position for Drake?
We really need Cassiopeia for that damage onto the Mundo, I think. Otherwise, it's just
First
not going to
check, first
happen.
check. Okay, there you go.
Don
Fine now.
Caruana tries to go for the steal, but now Invul has Kentex Soul, and this is potentially very big for the fight. Imagine someone like Zed with 2 health bars, but it doesn't matter, because I guess Invul just didn't have everyone for this play. And, okay, Invul take Chemtech Soul, but the question remains, how much will they be able to do with it for the rest of his game? Now Weebly in a lot of trouble. Will not die to be engaged. Okay, Don Simeone spends the flash just to go for that. And they will get one more. So La Mafia playing quite nicely around these revives from Invul, and they're just going to take advantage of his Baron buff after the fight.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
One tower falls already, should be another one very quickly.
And the whole time, the Mafia had a gold
Red
lead.
team's turret has been destroyed.
I didn't realize that until a while ago. Just was looking, but he's not gonna go for it. They do have the Baron, so that's quite big for them. They lost the soul, but they get mid T1, T2. They have the standing goal of the outside turrets as well. But Invul will need to probably pick their fights better. I think losing 2 members, getting the soul is okay. But then it's just that follow-up afterwards is not okay. Joji wasn't really in both of those fights. He spent the first dragon fight kind of just stood in the back of the pit, not really finding his way in. And then the second fight, he was just bot lane pushing. It wasn't really a fight, it was just kind of overextension from Weebly. As Mundo will probably take this tower.
We were talking about the second item choice for Samira. I want to mention the second item choice for Zed. I'm not vibing with Axiarch in this particular game, where it's already proving to be very hard to actually get on top of the backline and do stuff properly. You either need something that, you know, prevents... just gives you more damage in general, or more penetration.
Wouldn't Yoma just be the best choice here?
Oh,
as they're all in forward, Channels come in.
Stopwatch comes out, Joji rocks onto Visena. He's going to get that kill eventually, but now has to flash away. No more cooldowns left. February 14th isolated in this fight. For how long can you survive?
Oh, what a fear.
Yeah, that was very nicely placed by Gardevoir. I think he saved February's bacon right there.
But then you have the question, what did you expend just for Samira? You only got her flash and you got her ult, but you expended 2 flashes and I think 3 ults? Oh, you got the Shen ult as well. So you got 3 ults, 2 ults for 3 and 1 flash for 2. And 1 flash being Nautilus isn't the best. I mean, God of War still has his flash.
Now Feb's back to the side lane.
Blue team's turret has
The
been
Mafia felt
destroyed.
emboldened to push mid, but they didn't really get anything out of the play. And Invul, they stay alive in this game, and the question remains: can they claw themselves back here? They have more means to do so this time around. It's all about the execution. How much can Fiddlesticks get done in the initiation portion of the fight? And also, can Zed actually assassinate one of the important targets?
They also need to slow down a bit and allow Samira to get her second item. She has been sat on Last Whisper and Cloak for so long. I did just check, he is sitting on 1,700 gold. He's pushed in that wave now. Let's see how much gold he's sitting on now. 2,000 gold, so he should recall and buy a second item here, and hopefully he can fight a bit more.
Guard item for Zed looks like an Edge of Night. What I can see.
Oh!
Quick engage onto Gardevoir. They're trying to kill him here. He has to use all of the gap closers he has available just to stay alive. And the
But
Baron's coming up.
They lost Cassio ult for it. That's not going to be up for the Baron right now. They're going to reset. But it'll probably be up for if they do choose to fight. Feb is 2 levels up on his counterpart top lane. But it really is on this Xin now. It's quite surprising. Xin is the carry. Obviously, Cassio and Victor are out just doing loads of DPS, but Xin he has a 700 bounty on him. And he is dissuading a lot of the fight.
And once he gets those items on the board, he is quite threatening with the amount of healing and also the consistent damage that he can put out.
And you can see Don Kosu is pinging the Elder Drake. It's in 52 seconds. So you have to make your choice here, Invul. Are we fighting for Baron now, or are we going to wait for the Elder Drake? They're going to Mundo, the bot lane. It looks like Shen's going there, Victor's going there. They know as soon as Victor shows, they have to take the Baron. Yeah, they're going to give the Baron. I think Mundo should be able to get out here. Juji's already circling. There's no way Lucario
is staying.
He's sneaking
Does
in.
he really want to try and... But I don't know if this is the right choice when Elder Dragon's up in 20. You're face-checking Baron when Elder Dragon's about to come up, and this is a very awkward situation for La Mafia, but somehow they're still winning this fight so far. But the Chemtech Soul is turning the fight around for Invul, and this was not the right choice after all. Definitely wasn't. Chemtech Soul finally turning the tables, and this is Elder Dragon as well as Baron for Invul. Such a big swing in this game.
If they didn't have Chemtech Soul, that's a very good fight for Don Carolina. He was just taking forever to die. I saw the Shen ult come in. That's why I think Serpent's Fang probably is the best pick here for Zed, because anyone Zed ults, they're just gonna Shen ult. As good choice from La Mafia here to push in mid. They're gonna try waiting 1 second for the Elder, and they get a 5-man Elder. Now Fiddle will be doing very scary damage. And we should be looking at game 3.
Yep. Finally, with all these resources available, Invul could force a fight on their terms and just easily win it. With both Chemtech Soul and Elder Dragon on the board, right now is just about choosing the right fight at the right time. I mean, it doesn't have to be the ideal fight. But yeah, they just have to pull the trigger.
They have top pushed in. Bot is should slow push in their favor. So if they just wait here, send one person top, and play slow. You take this turret. Maybe you take this turret, force the inhib, move top side. I mean, top wave's not pushing out. Are they looking to end the game?
continue the push down mid, right? Okay, now they realize they have a wave pushing, but it's an awkward rotation towards that objective. Mundo is going through the turret. He goes where he pleases, I guess. Doesn't matter if there's a turret in the way. Invul take a little bit long for that rotation, but I think this tower should fall as well. They're just going to use the pressure of the Elder Dragon to put themselves more
And that
ahead
bot
in
wave,
terms of gold.
that bot wave is now starting to crash bot side.
Oh, Gardevoir going in for the play, but he's getting denied by La Mafia's team. Now Stopwatch coming in. Valstorm also in trouble. Has to get away from the fight. Chemtech Soul pops on the Fiddlesticks, but without his ultimate, he's not really threatening. And Invul, this is not the fight they wanted. They're just going to have to disengage somehow. Zed gets the
still
kill
alive.
onto the Shen. And how much can Zed
Oh,
do
Simeone!
in this
Simeone!
counter engage? Weebly going in. Judgy Rocks now uses the ultimate. Can he get onto the backline? Don Caruana is straight up just 1v1ing him. He
Hello?
does not care at all. Chemtech Soul, Judgy Rocks going for the kill of the latter half of his fight. February 14th now. He's not going to die to this jungler, I don't think. So
No!
close to the threshold. Don Caruana does not die. He stays
he doesn't-
alive.
Because he died, he doesn't have Elder.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Don Kosu survived the Elder for like twice there, I swear. Wow.
There's still the base you have to worry about. The minions are hitting the towers, but it does look like they'll be able to protect the Nexus turrets. Oh, it might just fall down. Yes, one of them will. And, well, it was not the cleanest of engages for Invul, but we still saw how much, like, how hard La Mafia had to fight for it just to stay in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Don Kosu was running around so much that fight. I'm not sure how he didn't die there. I think, again, Invul, they just have to play it slow. They don't need to fight. You have Elder. I get that you have Elder, you should fight with it, but you don't need to fight. You don't need to fight that. You already have mid prio. Your rotation top was a bit slow, so you don't get the chance to fight. As Judgy's looking here. I don't know who he's looking for.
Oh. They're looking for a pick onto the jungler, but look at how much damage he's dealing in response. And it's a quick kill onto the Zed, but it's now Invul with the counter engage, and it's finally Samira doing damage in a fight. It's finally happened. And also Zed with the Chemtech Soul Revive is able to get the job done at the latter half of his fight, and Invul are walking towards the Nexus. I don't think anyone can stop them. And it's certainly not going to be the victor, who's just waiting for the inevitable here. He
Yeah.
pops the stopwatch, the surrender vote comes out because we all know how this is going to end. And Invul,
Game 3.
there were some growing pains in during that game, but eventually they stacked the dragons, they got Chemtech Soul, and with that they were finally able to win fights consistently, and that's how we're now going towards a game 3 in this series. Yeah, he's definitely going to need that jungle attention, I'm afraid.
As we currently have, I believe it's for both of us. Ah, okay, the game was paused. I assume the game was paused. I've seen this before, where it freezes for a little bit. We don't see
I'm
the
just
reason
going
for
to
the pause.
okay, I think it just froze. I think it's back to normal here. Or it should
No.
be.
The game's paused.
Oh, it's still?
Yeah, for me
Okay,
it's
we're
paused.
going to wait.
Yeah, there you go. We just wait. There we go. It's the current. I've seen it quite a few on a few other streams with spectator. Currently when the spectator freezes, it's actually the game's paused. It just takes a moment to come through. I'm not sure why. As we're going for the same level 1 here from Invul, from game 2. They just stacked top side, and the Mafia are actually going for a top side stack, but I don't think they're gonna go into the top side. So the tri brush, they're gonna go through the middle. If they do look to invade, again, Bed, standing in the mid lane, just chilling out, vibing, checking his text.
Minions have spawned.
Well, I thought someone's phone was going off there, but it was Ezreal. Yeah, quiet start to level 1. After what happened in game 1, we haven't seen any level 1 shenanigans properly. Which is, I think, a good thing for both sides.
No, I mean, I've talked about Mordekaiser versus Aurelia enough already. As much as I would prefer Nocturne to be mid instead, I think overall, Mordekaiser here is going to fight 4 melee champions. The more melee champions you fight as Mordekaiser, the better. That is just the general rule with this champion. So Judgy can at least hope to be quite useful in the later fights. If he gets enough items, he can hold his own. But yeah, in the lane, he has to be very careful not to cede any big advantages to his opponent.
Who does Judgy ult in the team fights, though? Does he ult the Aurelia?
Maybe. Or he can ult the Xin Zhao to deny the ultimate from... But then again, Xin Zhao ultimate is not going to do a whole lot this game.
And that's how you play level 2, ladies and gentlemen. You just wait high up, get the level 2 advantage, BDMG just hits the hook, Wibbly has to flash. If he flashed a bit earlier, he wouldn't have had that insane CC timing, he would have been able to buffer it, but that's how you play level 2 advantage. But like I said about this Leona Ezra, I'm not going to keep going on about it, but I want to see Wildstorm leave the lane. I want to see him roam.
Yep. Here comes the potential Aurelia damage with this passive fully stacked up. And Mordekaiser just cannot keep up. When the stun lands, the trade is going to go Aurelia's way, and that's flash already burned.
Does Mordekaiser want to go Bramblevest first here?
It could help.
Why are you looking to engage onto an Anivia when you're Ezreal Leona? Oh my god.
Plated steel caps also have a fair amount of value here.
Because the only AP threat is the Anivia, and she's gonna be ranged anyway.
Okay, just slowly pushing the waves in here in the bot lane for Invul. February also getting his push in. Gardevoir is going to secure all 6 camps plus the Skull Crab, so the standard play for him. And soon he's probably going to just find a recall and do it all over again.
It's actually gonna help his mid laner push in the wave.
Yeah, that's fair. Aurelia
the cannon!
Aurelia is very good at freezing and maintaining the freeze, so that jungle help is always appreciated. And his Gromp is coming up right now. He's just going to go to that Gromp, most likely, and continue the clear towards level 6. Once again, big boy trades in the top lane.
Shen out trading Mundo, but Feb doesn't really care. Oh.
I think we might have... Okay. Looks like the stream is back.
Is it back? Okay. I saw it go down for a second there. I was like, oh.
Going to fast forward a bit. Invul on the dragon. Once again, it's Invul with the early objective control. We see Vamp Scepter on the Aurelia. So the biggest power spike is already in full effect for this champion.
Joji, why did you pick Boots and Amplifying Tome?
He really wants to do more damage, I guess.
Is this... This lane shouldn't freeze for Aurelia, right? Oh, wait, no. Joji's in a very bad spot here. It's either going to slow push into him, or I think Aurelia can maintain a freeze. Oh, I think it is freezing. Oh no, I think it's fine. I think it's
Okay,
gonna slow
it's
push.
going
It
to
should
stop now, but yeah, every time Mordekaiser's in this spot is just going to result in a freeze for Viarelia.
Oh, they
Engaged from
engaged.
Wildstorm, but Don Caruana is here.
They
Leona
every
has to
time.
flash.
Every time Varstorm looks to engage, Don Caruana's there. This time he didn't int the engage because he didn't. Actually, no, he did see him on vision. There's a
But
fucking
onto
ward
the
behind.
Ezreal. Wildstorm goes in again. Oh, but he's walled off without his summoner spell. And he's going to lose a lot of health for that one.
Oh, I don't want to flame Varstorm too much, but this is the second time he's engaged when he's seen the Xin on vision. Because I'm sure the Xin came from behind Dragon Pit, and there was a ward behind Dragon Pit. This guy, man. Look at your minimap, please. Look at that, you got away with it this time, but...
Yeah, Don Caruana, he had enough time to steal that blue buff. Did not get anything else from that play. And this mid lane situation, okay. Judgy Rocks just uses all of his spells on the wave. And I don't know if he's looking for something to purchase. He has almost 1,000 gold in his back pocket.
Sun has 6.
If the wave's going to push back towards Viarelia, then we're gonna have a problem again. And it does look like that's exactly what's happening right now. Anytime Aurelia is close to full stacks or she has the full stacks, you have to back off because you're not winning. Even if you ult her, she probably kills you inside of the ult. Okay, bone plating down. Now it's a big trade. Judgy Rocks. He has this jungler close by though, but Aurelia just jumps to one minion, then the next, and he's just going to go back to base.
Oh, Luke Caruana is moving forward here.
Oh,
They're gonna TP in and go on this.
yep, here comes the play. Don Caruana is ready. He face checks, but he has the support from his top laner as well. And this just going to be the first kill of this game. First blood for Don, cutting him. And Invul thought they had something going for them in the mid lane. They thought they could finally punish the aggression, but they were the ones who got punished in the end.
Unfortunate. I saw Feb. I was thinking maybe Feb should TP as soon as he sees the Aurelia TP, because Duncan is just chilling on vision. But Feb chooses just to get the plates top side. It's a completely fair trade. But actually, maybe look to fight here. And Feb, you haven't backed. I mean, you do have your shield. She can't E onto you. He sidesteps it anyway.
Still has his ultimate. He's going to ult Don Caruana here. So the Rift Herald has not been taken by any team, I don't think.
I know it has.
Still
he took it.
going on two fronts, but it's Invul who are winning with the help of that Mordekaiser ultimate, separating the fight. February 14th.
GG?
Oh,
Bet.
they could still try it.
Ezreal! At the Ezreal!
Don Kosu in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's getting chunked even more by that play. Flash stun to try and get away, but yeah, you're basically just hoping for the execute, I think. Oh, there's no execute to be had. Guard of War hits the max range, Dustbringer, and that's another kill.
Oh my god, that Weebly Ezreal, what a fucking snipe.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
that forced Don Kosu's hand even harder. He had to do something or else he was just going to die immediately under that tower.
I mean, for that play, they do concede Drake control, and then they give away one Hextech Drake, but I think it's fine. Obviously, the Herald's going to be now coming towards bot lane. Oh no, he's actually going to go back up to mid. They're pinging onto the Mordekaiser. Weebly...
Oh no, Arcane Shift! Now he uses Flash and Arcane Shift, but it's way too late. All the damage has been done. It's just a 2v2 kill for La Mafia.
Playing very too much disrespectfully here. You can't let Anivia just Q you like that. And the 1k gold lead they had, they're actually looking to kill top
Onto
side.
the Nocturne. He doesn't have his Spirit Shield anymore, but that's a lot of health that they have to burn through. Can they do it? Don Cunningham. Now, February 14th, inside of a tower range. He's going to get that kill, but there's not a lot that he can do here. He still flashes away, but he's definitely on the wrong side of the map, and he's going to get caught out. He cannot get out. Oh, no, he gets the kill!
Shut down.
Don Caruana, I think he could have just afforded to wait on the outskirts of that fight and just let Aurelia take that one. But he goes in, and he gets punished by Mundo.
Oh my god.
So February 14th gets 2 kills out of that play, and the Mundo Snowball could come in, could be relevant once more.
So it's a 2-for-1 in that trade overall, and Judgy got free time mid lane to get some plays. And it delays his Herald being taken. Okay, finally he buffered it, oh my god. This... I think Feb is putting in a bid for player of the series.
Yeah, looking pretty good so far for the top laner. Gardevoir going for Stridebreaker, so the classic build instead of, you know, the new hotness, which is Axiom Arc plus some other lethality items.
I still think I think he's gonna pick up Axiom Arc though. I still think he has to pick it up. It's too good on Nocturne not to pick it up. Probably go Sterix into it maybe. Because I don't know what Wit's End would fully provide here. It is only a Nivea. And your goal really is to blow up a Nivea before she really fights you. It's the Herald drop mid. There's 3 people here mid. Mundo, you have TP.
In a 1v2. He ults the Aurelia. Now she's potentially in a lot of trouble. She tries to buy as much time as she can possibly can. She gets out of that ultimate. She stays alive. Gardevoir goes in for that play, but the Shen ult plus the Xin Zhao ult. Crescent Guard. Deny a lot of that damage coming in, and Invul invested so much in that play and got nothing.
He Q too early.
That was 3 ultimates burned by Invul just to get that 1 kill, and it didn't go their way.
I mean, they dissuaded the mid tower being taken, or pressure on the mid tower. They also got the Anivia TP out, and then they just forced Shen's TP bot side. And Mundo now has free time top. No one can answer him. Overall, I think it's a worth trade for Invul. They're actually winning out. They also got Ezreal and Leona, they got some free time bot. Also, Varstorm has picked Mobius, but I don't know why, because he's not roaming at all. I haven't seen him leave lane once this game. So, I don't know. He's doing his own thing, I guess. But yeah, Feb's just going to take this tower, and that's all from that mid lane trade, and I think he wins this.
Don Kosu is able to win on this one, even though he has the Blade of the Ruin King completed already, but...
Mundo has ult.
Yeah.
Just...
I think Aurelia is not quite strong enough yet, not quite getting to that point where she can beat anyone in the side lane. I think probably needs that Divine Sunderer as well as the Borg to try and really get advantages in the 1v1s.
Now, we all know that I love a bit of vision score. We've all seen me think Season 4 was my 200 vision score game with my Rakan. I don't want to look at a support at 15 minutes of 8 vision score. I don't enjoy
11.
that.
Why are you fighting? It's 11.
Oh, he has 11. Okay. I take it back. Weebly man.
Oh no, not again. But here comes Gardevoir with a counter engage. We might get 1 kill. Oh, the egg is procced, and Gardevoir. It's not. It's a Kinder Surprise you don't want to open. Oh, Gardevoir, he might still die in this play. Vilestorm now isolated in this fight. He's going to fall next, most likely. Actually, John Caruana almost stays alive. Judgy Rock's now hitting level 11. He's quite big. In this fight, he's just constantly proccing his passive. Double kill for the Mordekaiser.
Oh my god, Judgy is saving this team. Judgy and Feb
Mordekaiser versus 4 melees. The 1v1 matchup mid lane was not favorable, but against this team in particular, he's still doing a lot of damage overall.
I will say that fight, Aurelia wasn't there. She did show up towards the end of the fight when Joji just ulted onto Shen. So it was a 4v4. Feb turned up late as well. So the fight could have looked very different, but they are very hard shoving, very like just going forward as much as they can. And again, wait, I just saw it now.
Oh,
I think Joji.
yeah, without the flash, he's an easy target.
Oh, 600
Oh,
gold.
onto the Anivia.
On the
That's gotta
300.
hurt. That's going to go towards that Seraph's Embrace second, I'm afraid. Weebly stunned. Buffers the True Shot Barrage, but that's not enough on that one to kill the Anivia, even without the passive. Nocturne just jumping straight onto the Aurelia. The Spell Shield's still ready.
Oh!
He's going to use it onto the stun, but Don Kosu still has enough damage. The Aurelia in the 1v1 situation is too powerful.
That was a Shen ult. That wasn't 1v1, that was 2v1. That's disgusting.
Okay. Yeah, that... Well, okay, but Invul's not done here. Can they get the kill onto the Aurelia? Arcane Shift from the Ezreal trying to get that snipe. He does get it. But now La Mafia on the offensive against Invul. Don Kosu bought enough time, and it's a double kill for Don Caruana. On the other side, though, February 14th, taking a lot of hurt from the Anivia. And when all is said and done, La Mafia actually come out ahead on this play.
Yep.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
They're looking to fight more with this Ezreal Leona than they were with Nautilus Samira. I just do want to say that. It's quite funny. But what made me mold in the mid lane about 5 minutes ago is when I saw that Leona has exhaust.
I mean, I don't think I want to mention summoner spells at this point.
I get the exhaust because you see a Monka S Aurelia. But hey, you flashed forward to Q an Anivia egg and then exhausted it. I'm sure what I saw. I'm sure that's what I saw him flash forward to the Anivia egg and Q it. Hopefully he didn't exhaust it, but I saw the exhaust go on cooldown. If I exhaust the egg, she won't respawn. She'll respawn slower. I mean, this game is again, it's a Mundo Jochi show. God of War is forcing it maybe a bit too much. You need to play around whether Shen ult exists or not. Okay. Yeah, Wiggly's not having a fun time. This time he did E. He uses Arcane Shift and got out. But, oh, Jochi's got his Bramble now as well. Let's see how much this doesn't do anything. Okay, he uses it. Oh my god. You don't get to have health, Ezreal. I'm sorry. As I mean, the game is just 300 gold difference, so it's not over. Obviously, Invul, they get Ezreal 3 items. That's when he starts to really just body people. Mundo and Maud are still just gonna get items and just do a lot of stuff. Again, Anivia, she's gonna be waiting for maybe 3 items probably when she starts just absolutely destroy. I mean, she has Neander's now, but
Oh, okay. The Arcane Shift comes in, but Weebly still takes about 500 damage from that. Folks starting to add up. La Mafia continue to keep the pressure going mid lane, but
what was
tower's
Leona
not going down.
What was Leona ult for? You just wasted ult. You just waited a 75-second ult, and now you don't have Leona ult for Drake, which is an Infernal Soul as well.
Okay, we're finally going to see the 1v1 versus the Mordekaiser as the Aurelia dodges the Q with her own Q. This is what I was talking about. Doesn't dodge the second Q, but this Chen ult, man! Why are you cheating?
Did Joji press W before that fight? Did he not have W?
He did press it.
I need to go back.
Pretty
and
sure
see.
he did press it right at the beginning.
Oh, I see where he pressed it.
Yeah, like I said, Aurelia being able to dodge some of those obliterates from Mordekaiser. That's the name of the Q. I've just remembered. So Aurelia dodges one of those Qs, and then Mordekaiser does not pass the DPS check or the vibe check for the Aurelia. Oh, Octane going in for the steal, and it's not going to happen. 2 for 2 in terms of Drakes. Gardevoir is not having a fun time this game.
Is Gardevoir tilted? He's just going in whenever he feels like it.
Trying to find the opportunities, but whenever he goes for those plays, he's always alone.
Oh, they started Baron. You have to play this slow. Let Ezreal just WQ. You have to poke. Don't hit the Baron. Hit the enemy champions. Thank you.
Judgy Rocks doesn't have his ultimate yet, but the pressure from the top plus mid of Invul.
Don't overforce, please. Don't overforce.
Yeah, their presence looks like it is enough to force them back, but Invul is looking for more here.
Back up. Where are you going? That's the enemy base.
Okay, they dissuaded them from taking the Baron, and that's more than good enough.
Yeah, return. Now start the Baron. Yeah, this is a good play.
Oh, La Mafia, they're all recalling, and now they're returning from base. They realize their mistake. They have to use more than one TP just to try and interrupt this. But can Invul turn around in time, or will they just take the Baron instead? La Mafia does not have the smite yet. Don Cunningham is taunting in, but there's no jungler to steal the Baron. And this is looking good for Invul. There's one kill, there's another. Stopwatch popped by one of the La Mafia members, but here comes Aurelia. And this could be big. 2 kills already. Passive fully stacked, auto-attacking February 14th constantly, and Invul have stayed in this fight for too long. And they have paid the ultimate price. They lose almost all of their members. They lose the Baron almost completely. And what looked like a very good play for them turns into another bad play.
I mean, Ezreal survived. He kept his Baron buff. That's matters, right? Aurelia Gaming. Oh, got the egg. Weebly?
I wouldn't be. Yep, I wouldn't be walking in too close to those 4 champions on the other side. I don't know.
Hello?
He was almost in melee range of that Nautilus.
Hello?
I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, moving on.
yo, this Bruiser Ezreal build, I like it. So you take a Baron, then you lose all your Baron buffs except for your one, and he just walks in melee range.
Yep.
Also, somehow
Baron, he lost it.
Also thinking about how I flamed Firestorm's vision score, he is now even in vision score with enemy support. So what the fuck has BDNG been doing for the past like 20 minutes? How has that happened? That shouldn't be allowed. Actually, wait, no. Because if Firestorm doesn't place any wards, BDNG can't get... Oh, Don Gomez, I mean. Doesn't get to take his vision score.
Oh, Judgy Rocks. Ultimate Nautilus. It's a 1v1 in which Nautilus is not favored, but not a lot of damage coming in right now. Are they just committing to this one pick? Anivia now in trouble. Is she going to die? No passive, so yes, she will. It's a 2 for 1 right now, but Gardevoir could be in danger. Oh, yep, that's just a Blade Surge from the Aurelia. That's a jump scare. Weebly, just wait for the minion wave to arrive. Yeah, also just stay away from the Aurelia. Like, as far as possible, please.
Social distancing, please.
We don't want to see that again.
Yeah, meanwhile, Feb rage playing. And he's getting a lot done. He's out split pushing the Aurelia, I will say that. It's just looking very bleak for Invul right now. It's still only a 1k gold lead, but like the way they're playing these fights. I mean, they're not even fights, they're just them throwing like their head. They're just headbutting a wall and praying it works. They're gonna get mid turret here.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Again, gold lead 1k in favor of the Mafia.
Infernal Dragon in 30 seconds. Judgy Rocks is nowhere near his objective. He has a TP, but now La Mafia are clearing out the vision.
Here comes his TP.
And he has to
Mundo.
use a ward that is away from the dragon. Nice stun by Don Simeone, but now Invul looks like they still want to commit to this. Zen Zhao blocks a lot of the Ezreal damage, but now the engage from La Mafia is so perfectly placed. The Ezreal has nothing to say in this fight. Judgy Rocks is on the other side of the fight, not really accomplishing anything. It's a 4 for nothing for La Mafia, which is soon going to be 5. And yeah, this was just La Mafia picking the right fight and executing about as well as you could.
Also, the question marks have to come for Judgy there. Why are you ulting the Anivia when the Irelia is the one that's going to kill the team? Now, even if you die fighting the Irelia, you do damage to her, you can stall her out, your team can probably win the fight, maybe? Because their main DPS is dead? It's just confusing, and then you're going into a choke point. Yeah, I think Invul I tilted, and I'm not sure why they got tilted from. It feels like they've been tilted from since like the 5th minute. Like the fights they are just going for is very questionable. But there's surely no way Invul will come back from this. Yeah, I said it.
Well, there's the caster curse. Here we go.
Let's go. I want to see it. No, my caster curse has been if I bet on you, you lose the game. I bet on the Mafia, they lost. I bet on Invul, they're currently losing.
Feebly hit by another stun, but yeah, there is no follow-up. Yeah, looks like Invul are just sticking to the usual plan, which is plant, Mundo in a side lane. Judgy's sitting in another side lane trying to match the Aurelia, and then the mid lane just holds on somehow.
You know what their also plan is? To keep pinging the Infernal Drake that they're not gonna get.
Mundo is onto that inhibitor turret. Aurelia has to answer as the Baron is spawning. And here comes the big fight. February 14th versus Don Costu. Look at the auto attacks. He has Kraken Slayer. Oh! Look at these auto attacks. The Shadow helps once again, but now it's Invul.
God of War!
Trying to force the fight on the other side.
Why are you so early, bro?
Gardevoir does not have enough health to withstand that, but nice ult from Weebly. Yenevia should fall. And Judgy rocks. Look at the heal, the Triumph procs twice.
Oh, but here comes
Aurelia. He's so big in this fight. Aurelia with a TP now. How much can she get done? Here comes the first kill. Kraken Slayer on that Aurelia almost dies to the Ezreal, but stays alive. Even without the shield, though, he's tanky enough. And that's going to be another kill. Kraken Slayer Aurelia, so much damage. With the Shen also being great support, just a great assistant throughout all that. And man, Don Costu on melee carries is looking pretty hot.
Monka W.
First the Camille and now the Aurelia.
It's almost like he's played his 2 main champions.
I thought he was a Kiana one trick. What happened?
Where's the Katarina bet? I think one man said it perfectly. Bed is a player with diamond hands and a bronze mentality. Obviously, I think the bronze part is a complete lie now. This guy is just untiltable, but...
Now he has the QSS as well, so if Mordekaiser decides to save the fight and just trap himself with the Aurelia, the Aurelia has the get out of jail free card. Now Judgy Rock's in trouble.
His health bar just vanished, by the way.
Also Yenevia just to stay alive, plus the stopwatch. Now Gardevoir going in.
This peeling is insane.
Follows.
Oh my god.
Stays alive. Don Simeone still putting out the damage. The Shen ult on top of him as well. And there's no way you're getting a kill on that. Now another 1v1 in the top lane, but February 14 is not getting getting out alive there. And that's no one left on the map for Invul. The Mafia pushing down mid. It's looking like a done deal here, folks. La Mafia will face Order of the Phoenix in the grand finals of UNL Season 5.
Oh my god. And the first seed falls out and they finish third over.